Hello, this is Sam Simon, also known as Dementia Man, and this is my blog recording being recorded for my 81st birthday, July 18th, 2026. So, yes, I was born July 18th, 1945, and today I enter a new year, a new experience for myself for 24 months and until next year. But I call it my 86, I do it again, 82nd year of life. So I finished my 81st year of life. And that's what a birthday is. It marks the end of a year. We don't have a zero birthday, do we? We have a 1 year birthday, which marks the end of that first year. Well, this marks the end of my 81st year. So I enter my 82nd year. It's even a line in the play, Dementia Man, an existential journey. I said, today as I enter my 80, well, this year it's been, today as I enter my 81st year of life, and as I begin to disappear, well, now I'm in my 82nd year as I begin to disappear. So anyway, that's my cut on birthdays. They mark the end of the year. And yes, um, I'm here today to ask you to give me a birthday present. How audacious. But yes, um, I want you, and many of you already do. I would love to ask for your continued support for those who already are producers of Dementia Man and for others to join us, $50 or more, and you will be listed on our program that is distributed at first of all, on the website. In fact, I'm going to show that to you in a second. And it's printed on our program, distributed to every performance, which is now in the mid about 150 performances, and they're distributed everywhere. So it does, of course, you could ask to be anonymous, but if you give us your name, we add you to the list of producers. And right now, I'm going to take us to hold for a second, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's on our website, dementiaman.com. Hold a sec. So I'm going to share my screen right now. And you should be able to see um, the supporters of Dementia Man is what it shows you. Yes, be a supporter. So now there's different categories and different kinds. There are corporate or business. Just real quick, Fractured Atlas is the fiscal sponsor, so all your donations are tax deductible. They are a 501c3, and they are a fiscal sponsor for solo artists like myself. Um, Dementia Spring is a nonprofit, and I'm a fellow of Dementia Springs. They gave us a grant several years ago, and they're helping us to bring the play to, among other things, and we'll talk about this, New York soon. Dangle and Dot are two fellow people on this journey out of Las Vegas, and they are supporters of our work, and it featured us. Then there's in New York, Ann Theater Company. My heart is with Ann Theater Company. It's where I started my theater journey, or at least in New York, and went every summer to their summer theater camps, and it's really where helped me discover the theater. And then there's Playhouse Square, which not only hosted me in Cleveland, Ohio, but they've been very supportive of our work. And then finally, there are those folks who are supporters of Dementia Man, of course. And you can see their names there. Now, if you get 50 to 100, you're an assistant producer, 100 to 500, a contributing producer, and over 500, you're an associate producer. But there is only one co-executive producer, and that's my cognitive navigator, my wife now, my life partner for 59 years, 10 months, and the 18th for about 27 days. We'll have our 60th anniversary on August 22nd of this year. And Susan is at every performance. She sits on the front row, and when I call her my cognitive navigator, she also cues me as I need that kind of help. So you too can join this elite group of people and be a co-producer of theater. Could you imagine that? You'll even get a certificate. And you, more importantly, at least from my point of view, and hopefully uh, important to you, you'll help me bring Dementia Man, an existential journey, um, to as many people as possible, all those who need to see it. By the way, we have an extraordinary year coming up. Well, the rest of this year, we have a lot of productions. Um, we're going to be heading um, to New York, which will be our first Manhattan off-Broadway performance of Dementia Man. Now, I had an earlier play called The Actual Dance, and I had been in New York a lot of times, and I've been in Long Island 3 times. I've been around, but I've never, now at the United Solo Festival, October 22nd, 7 p.m., I will be at um, the, uh, it's called Studio Theater at Theater Row, 7 p.m. You can go to United Solo uh, and get a copy, get tickets to Dementia Man. So there, I'm gonna just eyeball my, uh, I just was at uh, um, well, I'm going to be at the Sunrise Senior Living in Bethesda. I'm going to be um, in Toms River, New Jersey at the Grunin Center for the Arts. I am going to be in Little Rock, Arkansas in September. And then we're going to be in the United Solo Festival. And then I'm going to be again in um, Ashburn, Virginia. So we've got a lot of work coming up, and your support is so helpful to me. And let me tell you how you can um, donate. You can write this down. It'll be in the email I sent you, and there's all sorts of ways to find this out. But the shortcut is just go to https backslash, and it's bit.ly, bit.ly. So bit.ly backslash, and then DM in all caps, DM 81 now. So this is all caps, DM, then 81 and now. And it'll take you right to the donation page. And I really do appreciate it. It's been an amazing year. Um, I continue notwithstanding so let me give you a quick personal update. Um, I have to decide, do I have my health? Is it here strong enough to continue my performances? And yes, I make it quarterly. So July, August, September, October. Well, I'm making it to the end of the year. I'm doing it for 6 months right now, but there are some issues that might affect my ability to finish it. The newest, and I don't think I mentioned this before, but I was on the newest medicines, just got put on them. And because I have a genetic risk for Alzheimer's disease and APOE4 genetic risk, I had a micro brain bleed. I had 5 of them for my uh, new medicine. So I've stopped that. I'm feeling really good. I have a little, I'm in speech therapy, by the way, neuro speech therapy. Who knew there was such a thing, helping me on word recall and the like. And so I have my life story, but I am so moved by the reactions to the show. Um, and what people have to say. Also, we're available to perform, produce the show remotely. We can do it by video. We just did one a video in Michigan, and so our ask is twofold. As a birthday present, one, please make a donation, a tax-deductible donation to Dementia Man. You can go on our website and see how to do it, or you can go to the https://bit.ly/ all caps DM81 now. And that'll take you right to the donation side. You can see I have a little message for you there. And we're just going everywhere and having a wonderful time doing this. Thank you for being part of the show, part of making it possible for me to bring this to so many people. And thank you very much. And thank you for making your donation and making this possible and for your birthday wishes. You can go on Facebook and wish me, we're on Facebook at facebook.com, Dementia Man, and wish me a happy birthday there. All right. Bye-bye.